Now we are going to see we will load data into multiple staging advantages. We already know that staging advantages. Staging advantages. So by default, inbound table will select. Inbound table only. It will select. So second one is homework. Again the homework. Second one is like reporting only. The third one is compression. Okay. So these are the options. Next is standard advantages. Okay. Change row table. Okay. Next is snapshot. Snapshot ADSO. When data source. So when the data source is not supporting for, when data source is not supporting for delta, then we will create snapshot ADSO in the BW. So the BW, it will create change in our table. So we will identify that which record is created in the source level. So then in that case, we will go for snapshot ADSO. Okay. So in this case only we use. Okay. Standard ADSO, by default, it will create three tables. So when you select change in our table, it will create three tables. So here also we having options. Okay. So two options. I'm giving all the options and not showing it. Okay. Data mart advantages. Here having only one option, that is inbound table and active table. So when you create data mart advanced ASO, it will create inbound table and active table. When we load data into the data mart advanced ASO, initially it will store data into the inbound table. Then when you do the activation, the data will delete from the inbound table, it will go to active table. So it will become compression. So activation here, activation of request means here compression. Remember this option. Compression. Compression means if you are getting same kind of record, example, material number M1, material number M1 in the today date, today date, you have some amount. Again, okay, same material. and same date another amount came. In that case, it will get the compression. When all characteristic values are same, then it will compress it. In the ADSO, in the data mart advanced ADSO, it will compress the data based on all characteristical same. So each and every characteristic will behave like key. Only key figures will not behave like keys. All characteristic will behave like keys. Example, calendar day, calendar month, material, vendor, plant, company code. Each and every characteristic will behave like key in the data model advanced. It will have only one table, that is in active table. Okay. So direct update table. Example. I'm loading. So this is the things we will happen. So we already seen staging advantage. So I will show you how to create data model advantage. So how to create direct update. So we'll see. See, this is our data source, GDS test01. So I just want to recollect it. Okay, now I'm going to create one ADSO. So directly you can create here also. Right click and create. And this is one kind of option, and or else you can right click and I can create it. I'm creating this one. So I wanted to create compress. When you create, see, by default staging advanced ASO, it will create only in one table. When you select compression, how many tables it will create? You have to do the practice. I'm showing you how many tables it will create in the backend. So, okay, see, this is the structure it's came. See, in the inbound, in the staging advanced ASO, it is asking keys. Generally, it will not ask, but it is asking when you select this option. So in the interview also, they will ask you, when you select the compression, how many tables it will create, and are you maintaining keys or not? So you have to remember these options. Okay. And name activity. So observe them, all these things. Okay. You know how to create staging advantage as well. But you have to understand that this concept, how many tables it will create. Uh, See here, go to DDIC. See, simply after creating ADSO, I went to the properties and go to the DDIC, and there I can see how many tables it is created, inbound table and active table. See, every day I'm telling you, and you also watching every day how many tables are creating, but still you are unable to perform in the interview. See, inbound table and active table, reporting view, extraction view, and external SQL view. These are the views are creating. Don't call this is a table, this is a view. And these two are tables. Inbound table, active table created. Okay, generally when you create staging advanced ADSO, only one inbound table will create. When I select compression, then it is created two tables, inbound table and active table. When we load data into the staging advanced ADSO, data will store into the inbound table. When I do activation, then it will go to the active table. Let's see. Sorry. So I'm going to explore data flow. I'll drag and drop. So simply I'm activating and loading the data. I'm executing. The data gone. Data went to here. See, generally staging advanced ADSO, we don't have activate. So when we select staging advanced ADSO compression, then we having two tables. You can see here also go to menu and we have go to utilities. We have a new table and active table. Generally having only new table, but here if we have two, okay? When you select and activate, so where exactly data will be there now? Go to inbound table. Data is available in the inbound table. So when I go to active table, right click and go to active table. Nothing will be there initially. Just try to understand the concept, okay? And activate it. But we didn't create compression mode, but SAP has given opportunity. Right click and go to active table. After activating it, now I can see 21 records. Nothing will be there. No entries available in the inbound key. So this is the concept it is having. And now we can go to fine, you created this one. Now again you try. Create ADSO. That is kind of so I'm going to create one more ADSO. Now we are selecting reporting enabled. See, we saw inbound queue. By default, it will create inbound queue. Then just now we saw compression data. It's created two tables. Now I'm going to, so even if you keep this one as well, say here, you can see compression into active table and see here, compression into active table, extraction based on the inbound queue. See, reporting is disabled. See this one, activation into active table, reporting an active table, extraction from the inbound table. So for this also it will create two tables. You can design report on top of this, but we can't design report on top of this one. Okay, this is reporting is visible, only technical keys only. Okay, so like this you can, if someone asks, you can see here. It is also asking minus keys. If you don't maintain keys, it won't allow you to activate the ADSO. This is how you will get simply ADSO. Again, how many tables will create? See, there is a issue. What is the issue? We'll see. No data available. No, no, this is not that issue. Okay. Our ADSO activated, you can see. We don't have any issue. That is showing last problem. Okay. Now I will go here. Now I will same data source only I will drag and drop. Or else you can delete it. You can delete it and you can map to here. Okay. Automatically it will map it all. See, it is activated. There is no inactive on that. SAP has given multiple opportunities, but we will mostly create in the staging layer, staging advanced layers with the inbound queue only. See here, for this also it is showing enable activate. How many tables it will create a, for this also created in new table and active table. There is no change in our table. So when I check in the inbound table, we have a data. So both are kind of similar. Okay, compression and reporting enabled. Okay, and activate it. It will go to the active table. Right click and you can see. Right click and you can see inbound table. Nothing will be there. Oh, records are there. Still, we have a records reporting enabled. After activating also, I can able to see data into the inbound queue, inbound table. See here, still I can see. And then go to active table. Now you can see or not. See, still I can able to see reporting enable as well. So here, reporting enable level, I can see data in both table. Okay. Inbound table also still there. It is not deleted. When you select reporting enable, when you select reporting enable, okay, so still data is available in the inbound table and also active table. See, inbound table available and active table available. When I select last option, compression, then data is not available in the inbound table and it is available in the active table. Okay, when we select reporting enabled, so then the data is available in the inbound table as well as active table as well. Okay, just go to this. Now, I'm not saving this. Okay, now we will go to the data method, staging standard advanced years. Now we'll go to data method, standard advanced years of fine. Okay, we'll create snapshot example, snap. We are trying to load data through flat file only. So I'm trying to select this standard advanced ADSO with a snapshot. With a snapshot. I'm trying to select snapshot. Okay. So when I select this option, remove this option, then it is going automatically. Okay. When I select snapshot. So let's see what will happen. Now go to details. Now go to details. See, manage keys are available. So I'm maintaining two keys. Fine. Activated. Let me activate. Now I will go to the designing is very simple in BW4 HANA. So here you can see how many tables are created. New table, active table, change narrative. Generally, so we have to load data from which data source is not supporting for delta, that we need to select it. Okay, so still we'll have change now table will create when you are creating snapshot also. So any record is created, any record is modified, we can identify them. So now I will activate this. Now you can go and check in the change now table, generally snapshot scenario. See here, refresh it. Now you can go to the change law table, right click, and you can go to the change law table. Easily you can identify. So which record is created, which record is modified. Now you are seeing under the record mode. See, N means that is newly created record. That means. So you just modify one record and you will come to know why, what is the record is modified and all. That easily you can track it. What is our source file? This is the one? No, not this one. I'll go to this file, TD file. Now same, you can see this is, I will maintain like 1000. Here I will maintain 100 and save it, save and close it. So if you are loading again same DTP, see here, you observe it, here I can see 21. So when I load now, only one record is modified, right? So how many records it will display, you observe it. See here, select and activate it. So when data is available in the inbound table, then system will not identify. See, only one record is modified. That means the change law table. If you go to change law table, how many records are available? X, this one. Okay. So really I will go to here, manage, go to utilities, go to change law table, and I will give, say, execute. Now the first record is changed, right? I'm keeping the filter S01. How many records are there? 3 records are there. When I load very first time, the record is new. When I do second time, the record is modified. Modified means X and blank record both will come when I load a second time. So what is the initial value? 99. 999. So this positive value, this minus value will get 0. and this is the original value. We given 1000. So this record will go to the reporting. Okay, these two will not go to reporting. Only this after image will go. After image means that is modified value. This is before value. Before value may negating. Okay, it is giving suppression. 999, 99. See, getting minus, deducting. And this is very first time we loaded this N record. So that means these two records will get deducting. Total value is 0. See, any other value is not changed it. See, SO1, 10, C1, P1, 38,000. This value will be there. Okay. That means it will be 0. Now even you can select and you can see 1000 and 100 only will come. Okay. So this record will go to the next level. And even if you see in the active table, what record it will be available? Tell me, which record available in the active table? Go to utilities and see. So whatever we loaded modified record, that is only available here. See here. In the active table also having blank record. This is only 1000 available. We don't see any after image and before image. Sorry, we can see only after image. I don't see any before image and all here. Minus 99, minus 999, that we don't see. Active table it will show, this will go to the next level. Okay. So this is the concept of standard issue snapshot as well. Okay. Now you can see data mart. So I'm selecting this one, data model one. That is. See, I didn't select standard data store object. I didn't select staging data store object. I selected data mart. So when you go here, see, I don't see manage keys. So always remember this option. Each and every characteristic will be like key only, but we don't have manage keys under. So I'm activating it without keys. So now once you activate, it is activated. Now you go to here, explore data flow. I'm going here and I will drag and drop this one. Add object. My data source is this one. This is flat file data source. I'm adding into. Okay. Now you can go transformation. Now you can see each and every object has a key. Now you can see all keys only. So where we having amount, there is no key. Where we having this folder name, so we don't have it. Okay, where we having quantity, blank. See here, all characteristic will behave like key in the data model advanced area. So this is what I'm saying. So you have to catch it. Amount is key figure, quantity is key figure. Even though currency also characteristic, unit also characteristic, and transaction date, sales arc, material plant, each and everything has a characteristic. Even delta record mode also having, okay, record mode also a key. Are you getting me? So there is no key figures as a key. Fine. Go here. And now you just what will happen once you create, we'll see. Activate it. If you don't activate it, is not enabled. So I'm activating it. So I'm loading data into. This is data mart advanced. How you will identify this? I don't want to go back to HANA Studio and also see new table and active table. There is no change law table. Are you getting? When you create data mart advanced ADSO, it will create only two tables. That is new table and active table. Clear? This is new table and active table. There is no change in the table. Do we have data into the active table? No. So we'll go to inbound table and we'll identify it. So here we have 21 records. And once you move, what will happen? Once you move, what will happen? So select the data records will move to the active table. This means, so what we discussed for the info cube, when I create info cube, it will create multiple tables in the backend. I mean 16 dimension tables, two fact tables, F fact table and E fact table, right? When I create info cube, it will create 16 dimension tables, and two fact tables will create. Okay, here F factor table is in this concept in mount table. In the data mart advanced, so I'm saying, okay, E fact table is active table. Are you getting me? So in the data mart advanced ADSO also will behave like info cube in BW1 HANA, BW4 HANA. So F table is inbound table, E table is active table. So when I do activation, the data will move from F table to E table. So are you getting me? See now, we don't have data into the inbound table. That means F table data is deleted. See, there is no data in the F table. Go to here. What is the advantage of this one? What is the use of data mart advanced ADSO? The data will get summation. It won't support for overwrite. What is the value here now? What is the value here now? 2, 3, okay, 23,100. So when I load again, it will get 46,200 will get. We'll see. I will load again and it will get, what is the concept of here? What is the concept of here? This means, so for data mart advanced ADSO, each and every characteristic key. Okay, that means same record is came again. Then what will happen? It will get summation. Are you getting me? If you are getting, if you are getting value, same as same record, then it will get double. Same S01 and 10, C1, P1. See, till this color is different. That means this is one record. S4 10 C1 P1 38,000 and 0101 and kg. Okay. Till these are the keys. These are not keys. Okay. Okay. See now if I load again same record will come. Then it will get double. Okay. In the standard advanced register, so it will get overwrite. This is data mart advanced register. So same record, then it will get compression. Compressing means same record came, then it is getting double. Even if you think like, say, if you load S01 millions of time, so it will become like only one record. That means you are compressing the record. If we load multiple times also, then you are keeping data into the inbound table, it will have millions of data. When you are doing the compression, the name itself compression means we are compressing the size of table. That means records are getting summation. Okay, now again I will load. What will happen? When I execute this DTP, see, I didn't activate. Now I can able to see data into the inbound table. So now I can able to see inbound table. Also, I can able to see data into the active table because so now in this case, sometimes interviewer will ask in the data mart advanced ADSO, one request available in the active table, one request available in the inbound table. So now these both data available for reporting? Yes. You have to say yes. Okay, even data available in the inbound table, even data available in the active table, it will available for reporting. So when I do the activation, the data will get compressing. See here, the data getting compressing. Now you can go and check in the active table. See, in the inbound table, we don't have it because we already activated. We already done the compression. If you go here, let go to the active table. Now you can see double down. If we load one more time, then it will get triple. Okay, now you can see observe it. Keep on. So the data mode advanced ASO, the behavior is summation. The behavior is aggregation. Both are same. Summation and aggregation both are same. Okay. Initially it will available in the inbound table. When you do the activation, then it will get compression. Okay, now you can go and see it. So now I'm just refreshing it. It is getting triple. See? So how many times you loaded? This is wrong actually. So this is what happening. All characteristics are same. So I can't track it when we have loaded. So who done this compression? We cannot track all these details because the data available in the active table. If the data is available in the inbound table, I can track it. So how I will take it? See, go to execute. Again, I'm loading it. So how we will track the data is available in the inbound queue? Easily we can track it. When the data is moved to the active table, we cannot track it. I'll show you how you'll track it. See, the data is available in the inbound table and the active table. So the first record is available in the inbound table. I can track it. I will go to the inbound table. When it was loaded, this timestamp 2026 03 20 and 01 43 31 loaded the data. These many records are there in the 21. I can track it. When I go to active table, when I do the compression, then you cannot track it. When you have loaded, we don't have information. You cannot identify. So only you can identify here only. When I go to table level, so when we have loaded, no. So do you have any timestamp? No. In the active table, no. Inbound table we have a timestamp. We cannot track it.
but you can track it in the request level. So here you can track it. So when it was loaded, when you are doing compression. So here, this is a timestamp. Timestamp means what? Date and time. See, this is date when we loaded the 0 to 43, 42, 40, 35. So like this we will identify. In the table we can't identify. Okay. This is the concept.